Welcome to JWL Sports, where we review all the best sports clips from around the country. Now, I know I'm not in my office again, so sorry about that. There's just some kind of issues that I can't get in there right now, but I will be soon enough, so I apologize for the weird bedroom-like background. If this is your first time checking out my videos, please consider subscribing. We are building an amazing community here, and it's turning into something truly special. I read every single comment. So if you think what I'm saying is amazing, let me know in the comments below. If you think what I'm saying is the most ridiculous thing you've ever heard, then also let me know. Either way, let's get into some discussions, let's get into some fights, and ultimately, let's just have some fun. So without further ado, let's get to it. We're watching a clip from First Things First about Mahomes being named a Pro Bowler and, Josh Allen getting snubbed. And, I'll just say off the top that I think this is kind of ridiculous. I mean, Josh Allen clearly deserves to be a Pro Bowler, and I'm not so sure Patrick Mahomes this year does. I mean, it's tough. It's not to say that he's been playing poorly by no means, but it's definitely not one of his better years. And it's just, I don't know. I'm really interested to see what they have to say. So before I share my opinion too much, let's just see what they have to say.
We start with the Pro Bowl quarterbacks. In 2022, it was Mahomes, Mac Jones, and Justin Herbert. Now this year, that's misleading.
I mean, let me just pause it right here. Let's look at this. 10-6 record, both have 10-6. 246 to 261, that's kind of technically a wash, statistically speaking. 27-14 to 27-16, also pretty much a wash. 92 to 91 passer rating, a wash. 389 to 457 rushing yards, that's, kind of starting to get a gap. And then the 0 rushing touchdowns to 15 rushing touchdowns, that matters. That's huge. That is a big deal. And so to discredit that, to discount that is absurd. Honestly, it makes 0 sense. Zero. There is no explanation for it.
That's not who was named.
There's a picture of those were the three. I'm updating it. I'm just setting the stage, and now I'm going to bring it to current day.
Football reference.
This year, Tua, Lamar, and Mahomes, one of 5 Chiefs selected for the honor. It's his 6th straight year as a Pro Bowler, which caused some people to say balderdash. Josh Allen, ranked as the top Pro Bowl snub. Record the same, passing yards a little bit, interceptions not that far off. Josh got 2 more. And then the rushing touchdowns are where it really jumps out. Mahomes has 0. Josh Allen has 15.
League record.
I mean, it's something.
Record. Tied with Jalen Hurts for league record.
So the question is, did Mahomes deserve the Pro Bowl nod?
This is a bad job by me. I got to admit, because I try to be, and Brew is a hard guy to surpass on this, but I try to be the most prepped person in sports TV. And Brew is, if it's not me, it's him, basically every day.
Me.
Well, no, you have a different.
You're just jolly.
Yeah,
whatever happens, you got jokes.
I mean, you might be the most valuable member of the staff, but as far as like note taking, everything,
I wouldn't.
when you guys said on the morning meeting. We were talking Pro Bowl and snubs. Maybe I was distracted or whatever. I assumed talking about the big snub of L'Jarius Sneed missing it for Jalen Ramsey, who played 9 games. Like, give me a break, America. That might be first-team All-Pro corner. Give me a break. But with that said, I can address this here. Here's the deal, guys. Bills fans think that Nick Wright has it out for Josh Allen. That Nick Wright.
Why.
Well, let me ask you this. Does Nick Wright have a Pro Bowl vote? No. But yet, despite that, 2 of the last 3 years, the voters have surveyed the landscape and said, does Josh Allen deserve to be a Pro Bowler? And they, not me, said no. And we can show you the why. Show us Josh's numbers as a passer. Now, Brew and your graphic make a strong case that maybe he should have gotten consideration as a running back, because those rushing touchdowns are quite impressive. But as a passer, those are not Pro Bowl numbers. And as far as did Mahomes take his spot, here's the part that maybe Bills fans and other football fans might not want to hear.
Really weird how he conveniently didn't show that same graph of Patrick Mahomes, because it's probably pretty similar or slightly above. And again, Patrick Mahomes gets to play with Travis Kelce, and Andy Reid. That is a big deal. A big, big deal. He has an actual offensive head coach. Josh Allen is playing with someone who the head coach should be getting fired. I mean, he absolutely should get fired. I don't know if he will, but he should.
They can say it's unfair. I'm just here to be a truth teller. Mahomes' spot is not up for grabs, not up for debate, and it's his until he's not in his prime. That's just how it works.
That's great.
Peyton Manning, from 2002 2014, there were 13 Pro Bowls played. He made it 12 times. The one time he didn't, he was hurt. Aaron Rodgers, from 2011 to 2021, there were 11 Pro Bowls played. He made 9. The 2 he didn't, he missed half or most of the season. Tom Brady, from 2009 to 2018, there were 10 Pro Bowls played. He made all of them. When you are the guy, you're a Pro Bowler. You're not always the MVP. You're not always All-Pro. You're a Pro Bowler. What's unfortunate for these other quarterbacks is Mahomes' prime started his rookie year. And so he's just a Pro Bowler every year that he's healthy. So the real beef would be Allen versus Tua, because Lamar has to be there and Mahomes is auto in.
So not because of performance, but just because of what you just said about Mahomes.
If you're the best player in the league, you make the Pro Bowl. I don't set the rules. Those are the rules.
If you don't have the best year, and I'm a Mahomes guy. I'm just saying, if you want to say, go ahead, make.
No,
it.
What I'm saying is when you are a first ballot, no doubt, Hall of Fame quarterback, of which right now there's only one active. Aaron Rodgers would be the other, but Mahomes is the only one that is that. Lamar might be a week away from it, sure. You make Pro Bowl every year. And that's what it was for Manning, for Brady, for Rodgers, the other guys in that group. So he's always going to be there unless he's injured or his prime's over. Yeah. And neither is the case.
Here's the only thing I would disagree with.
That's such an absurd argument to make, though. It's pretty much saying that he's only getting the Pro Bowl nod based off of what he's done in the past rather than what he's doing in the regular season. And again, I'm not going to be here to argue that Patrick Mahomes should or shouldn't be considered a Pro Bowler. But when you look at those stats and you look at that data, Josh Allen clearly deserves to be a Pro Bowler if Patrick Mahomes is considered to be a Pro Bowler. Because any of the stuff before that doesn't matter. The fact that he's considered to be a bona fide Hall of Famer and all that has nothing to do with this year's accolades. It has nothing to do with it. So just get that out of the way. So it doesn't make sense to consider it. So Nick's argument is not actually based off of anything. Like, he's usually a little bit more evidence-based. Not here. Not here at all. So this really does not make any sense to me. And it's because he knows that he doesn't have a good argument. I mean, he knows that. And now, he just never wants to say anything too negative about like a Patrick Mahomes because he, like I said this before, he has a very similar relationship, or he's trying to build a similar relationship that, Shannon Sharp has with LeBron James. He knows, Nick Wright knows that for his career, as close as he can get to a Patrick Mahomes and be his boy in the media and stuff like that, it helps elevate his status. It helps elevate his pockets. It just helps. And so I think that's really what he's doing here.
Possibly. And I don't expect Mahomes to have this type of year next year. But if he does this next year, and there are 3 other guys that are like, oh my gosh, they're having great years, that might change. It might. I don't know. Because I think this year he did kind of get that historic benefit of the doubt. But if he has a second bad year, what we call a bad year by his standards, maybe it'll change. Maybe. But I don't think Allen was snubbed. And I don't even like to use the word snub, because snub, I think, is when, oh my gosh, how in the world did he not make
what happened to L'Jarius Sneed?
I mean, somewhat, maybe. Yeah. But this, I can't look at obviously Lamar is going to be the MVP. Mahomes, because he's Patrick Mahomes, but also because his number.
But see, that's the thing. Patrick Mahomes can't become a Pro Bowler just because he is Patrick Mahomes. It has to be based on what you did this year. Please let me know what you think he did this year to put him to be the Pro Bowler and not Josh Allen. I would absolutely love to hear your thoughts on this one. Please let me know in the comments below. Do you think Josh Allen got snubbed? Do you think Patrick Mahomes deserved to be a Pro Bowler this year? If so, let me know. If not, then definitely let me know as well. Would love to hear your thoughts on this one. Thanks so much. Please, please, please do not forget to subscribe. If you like this video, definitely give it a thumbs up. It really helps with the algorithm, and I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. I would absolutely love to see you join this community. I truly see this channel just as much as yours as it is mine. Thanks so much, and see you next time.